'Cause all of me loves all of you. Oh, you're wait, you were not supposed to say that. I'm so. So recently I read a book. It was actually pretty decent. The book was called Bridge to Terabithia. Any questions?
What was the book about?
Was there anything memorable? Who were the main characters? Write the book. Was there
Death. What? Well, these are good questions, but so the book takes place in the U.S. state of Virginia, as stated on this magical map that appeared out of nowhere. A kid named Jesse Aarons Jr. wants to be the fastest kid in fifth grade. Since the other fastest kid from the fifth grade moved up to sixth grade, he thinks he has a legitimate shot. That goal in mind, and he wants to aspire to get to it. So he starts off on a really good start, and he can see the finish line, but pause. Well, as you see, there was a new girl named Leslie Burke who just moved to the school. She was a new student. One thing leads to another, and she ends up passing him and taking the race. So first of all, they both won their heats. But after this race, Jesse feels humiliated, and someone actually tells him that he's the only person in the whole school worth shooting. But through Jesse's saltiness, him and Leslie end up becoming best friends in the whole school. So when Jess and Leslie were hanging out in the woods, like behind their homes, Leslie came up with a really brilliant, and I mean brilliant, idea to start their own little secret country. Like, their own little secret country, Leslie. They decided to name their country Terabithia. Yep. Just Terabithia. Just the name is amazing. The way that they can get there is by swinging through the trees to the end of the other side. Terabithia becomes their place to hang out, where they keep their sanity and where nobody can defeat them. Especially when Janice Avery framed Jess. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And it does. So Jess went with his teacher to DC for an art gallery. So when Leslie is alone, she decides to go to Terabithia alone. The rope snaps and she hits her head on the little ledge to get to the other side. She falls into the river. Yep, she falls into the river and she tries to call for help, but nobody's there because this is the woods. She ends up drowning to death. Jess tried to take a break from Terabithia, but he couldn't for long. So this hit him hard.
Bum, bum, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Do, 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 do.
When Jess comes home and hears the news, he is absolutely devastated. He even blames his parents for lying. When him and his family go to the Burke's houses to talk to Leslie's family, Jess and Leslie's parents talk about how Leslie hadn't had much success making friends at her old school, and that Jess was her best friend at the whole school. It comes to show you that unity will come before any, and I mean any pain that comes. As the circle life moves on, when they go back to Terabithia, Jess brings his little sister and crowns her princess to just do what Les always wanted him to do, to keep the country of Terabithia alive, even if someone passed, even if someone gets defeated. So the moral of the book is that unity will always last after and before the pain. Even when pain strikes, pain is temporary. Unity is forever, and nothing can ever change that. What I found really memorable about the book is how Leslie and Jess don't start off as friends, but their friendship grows over time, especially after a small major difference like a race. This is very realistic, especially since this book was made in 1977. When it shows that friendship grows, but people will always come together in a time of tragedy and in a time of prosper. Nothing can ever change that, and friendship is the only strong part of anything, really. Friendship outlasts everything. So our next animation will be on Andrew Jackson. We thank you for watching this one. Then after that, our next one will be on China.
Kaleo.
Hey,
And I'm Carson, and we have a new member on our Fox or Wolf Animations team. Okay, so guys, where is Thomas? You guys know where he is? No? Thomas, where are you, man? Oh, there he is. So this is our new member, Thomas. Say hi, Thomas. Just say hi.
Hi, guys.
He voiced the parts which Kaleo couldn't voice. So from our hearts at Wolf Animations, we thank you for watching, and we signing out.